We've got another interview for you guys here today with a member of the Drop Servicing Partner Program, Fredrik. He's a pretty successful member of the program. He's been a member for a while now from Sweden. And maybe Fredrik, just start off with tell us a little bit about yourself, where you've been and where you're looking to go.
Sure, definitely. Fredrik, 27-year-old guy from Sweden, sports guy, music guy, love sports, love music. That's really my passions and my spare time. When I started or when I found the DBS Blueprint, I was living in Barcelona actually. And the problem I had that made me want to discover this of building my own business basically was that I love Barcelona. I really, really love that city, but I was living far away from my family. So I really wanted to find something where I could be at both places, basically, because if you have a job, which I had in Barcelona, you need to be at the office at certain hours, and I couldn't really just go whenever I wanted. So basically, I just wanted to see like the possibilities, and I went on YouTube, and then your ad dropped right into my face, and I was just like going to your webinar, and from there I was like, let's just try it out and see what happens, basically.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Okay. Yeah. So like you basically had a job in Barcelona, you were looking for more location freedom, essentially.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to find the drop servicing blueprint? Like, did you look into any other business models before? Or?
I looked into high ticket selling on remote basis first. So I started looking at some YouTube videos and like starting to like educate myself in high ticket sales, basically. Tried to like find Facebook groups where like ClickFunnels and stuff where people are posting that they need high ticket sellers. And I was thinking that maybe I could apply for one of these remote positions where I can close deals at a 15% commission basis or something like that. So I was looking at those YouTube videos, and that's when your ad popped up.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, maybe this is a better idea. And then I just switched focus. So yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. And what kind of drove you towards building an online business versus having the job? I guess it was just that location freedom, but you could have found an online job, I suppose. So what was kind of the driving force for you there?
Even though like you could earn a lot of money as a high ticket seller and also it's location freedom, I think it was the like dependency. Like if you have something on your own, you're only dependent on yourself. And also I can do it in my pace, basically, without pressure. Like I can set it up in my pace and I can take it where I want to go rather than, just working for someone else and working on their demand, basically. So I think that was the thing. And also eventually when you build an online business, you can start replacing yourself. So that was also something that motivated me to do that instead, because even though I don't know where people want to go, but even though you want 5 or 10 or 15 or 20K extra, like if you have a passion for something else, you can still build this online business and just get that passive income. So that's what motivated me to just in a couple of years trying to build a passive income while I'm doing something else on the side as well.
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense. And what drove you towards the drop servicing model in particular, beyond just popping onto my ad?
I started marketing actually before I even started a course. So just not a program, just a couple of courses. And then this was also all about marketing. Like you don't necessarily need to sell marketing, but that people tends to sell marketing services. So I think that caught my, and then also like the flow, just follow through the videos. I really enjoyed it in the beginning, just watching the videos. And it's not only about like how to sell and how to do this. It's also how to become that person, which I really enjoy. Like I'm a like personal developer guy. I love this kind of like self-awareness and talking about problems. I'm that kind of guy. I love this, like exploring the brain, how it works, how you build good habits. So that was also a part that I fell in love with your course.
Gotcha. Okay. So you jumped into the program, you joined the course, and kind of talk us through what that process was like for you going through and learning and building the business.
Yeah, it was kind of smooth. Like I started watching the intro videos and I just started to put aside like 2 hours a day, Monday to Friday. But then I was really motivated in the beginning. So I did the weekends as well. I really just wanted to build something up. So No, it was really smooth. I literally just made the tasks after the action steps after every video, tried to implement everything, and it was really easy to follow. So I literally just did what you told me to do,
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
And I think you had a full-time job at the time, yeah? So you had around
Yeah.
2 hours a day to put into the business. Okay. And how long did it take you to get your first sale?
Like I don't know if I was lucky, but I got my first sale like after a month.
Wow.
But yeah, so I started to doing this LinkedIn emailing outreach, and I basically just took the copy that you provided, like we're in pre-launch mode, so blah blah, blah 50% off to a couple of companies in the space, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then I just got a response. I got on the call, and I was super nervous because I've never been on like a Zoom selling call. Like I've been working with sales, but like cold calling and stuff for
Yeah, yeah.
companies and selling like cheaper services like mobile subscriptions and stuff like that. So I was really nervous, and I just followed your script, like walked them through the different packages. And then I sent him an offer to email. And then like 1 day later, he responded, yeah, let's do it. And I had no idea how to send a freaking invoice. So I called my dad actually, because he's been running businesses his whole life, basically.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, have you registered a company? I was like, no. It was like, you should do that so you get a VAT number, like a tax identification number for your business.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, all right. Okay, I did that. We did you do that with the Swedish tax department. So I did that, filed that, sent the invoice, and then yeah, it felt really good. Even though I didn't make a lot of money on that sale, I think it was like maybe $1,000 for a 1 minute video, something like that. With the costs as well, I probably made like $300 or something on that video. But
Gotcha.
it was just cool to see that it works. And for me, it was like, is it this easy? Like I've only been doing this for a month. Like
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
gonna be so easy. But then I came to find out that, all right, it's all about volume as well, and all about personalization. So even though I got one sale in my first like probably 50 emails, I thought like, all right, am I gonna get a sale every 50 email? This is gonna be so easy. But that
Yeah.
wasn't the case. So
Yeah.
then it
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
a couple of months till I made the next one. And yeah, so but
Yeah.
that really got
Basically.
me motivated to keep going, that I
Oh,
saw
for
that it
sure.
worked.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the most important thing. Once you've got that first sale, then you truly believe that it works. Until you get to that
Exactly.
point, your brain's always telling you, "Oh, it works for other people, but probably not going to work for me." And your brain just wants proof, not promises. So you got
Hmm.
to that point pretty quickly. Okay,
Yeah.
well, talk us through the process of going from that point of getting your first sale through to achieving your next goals in your business, like revenue numbers and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so after like I closed a couple of deals on discount, I tried to look at my, like, let's say if I made 10 sales, I tried to look at what those companies had in common, basically. Like, what's the target profile that I've been managing to get on a call? Like, is it the marketing manager? Is it the CEO? Or what's the company size? What area and what niche, basically? So then I tried to focus on those niches, which ended up being like software and medical space, basically the two niches I'm only targeting right now. And just try to, approach them the same way. And then I've been trying so many different approaches, like sending just a message, sending a message with a video, sending a Loom video. So I started working more with video, which been working really well for me. So that's how I managed to get more calls, like presenting stuff over video. So basically what I've done is always reaching out and tell them, hey, you can get this free video strategy. I can record a video strategy for you and I can send it your way. It's only 2 minutes of your time where I just walk you through your website and tell you how and why you should use the video instead of your text, basically. So that's how I've done it. And it's been working really well to get a lot of calls. So just try to basically optimize the LinkedIn outreach and started to do cold emailing as well. But I really wanted to maximize. So I did some cold emailing for quite some time, but I came to find out that I couldn't really manage it so efficient because I was so focused on making those videos great for LinkedIn. So I took the cold emailing down and just kept focusing on one system and optimizing
Focusing on
it.
what's working in your business.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Okay. And that's interesting as well. I mean, you got that first sale was $1,000 of revenue. Recently, you landed an $18,000 sale for a single video, right? So talk us through kind of the process of the mental side of it, but then also just the practical side of it of going from selling a $1,000 video through to an $18,000 video.
Yeah, so like I think something that is really important is to start also gather testimonials and stuff like that because people are often willing to give that. And I started to also ask for video testimonials, which is working really well. And then I had the team to edit the video testimonial together with a logo animation and some pictures from the video. So it looks like a short documentary. So that is something that has been really working well when they see credibility from other customers that they've been willing to even record a video for you. Like that gives a lot of credibility. But then also stop doing discounts and start trying to sell higher quality. But then also to find like how I got into the higher ticket now is basically I wanted to find work that I could show to people. So I basically just reached out to all the different teams that I'm working with and said, hey, do you have something in 3D? Do you have something in this space that I can borrow and send to a couple of clients, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I did it. I just gathered work for the quality I want to be able to sell. So I had something to show. And that's how I got to 18K. Like this is the first 3D medical video we produce, but they think we've done it for probably years because I could show them so much work
Yeah. Yeah.
that I've done it a couple of times before.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people miss as well with drop servicing. The entire reason that what we do works is because we're gathering all of the experience from as many freelancers as possible, gathering as much portfolio work as possible, then using that portfolio work to land clients. And that's what actually allows us to charge high prices from the beginning if we want to. The thing that I usually see with people when they're starting their business is more of it's a mindset thing. Like I can't imagine charging $18,000 for a video. They feel, and even $1,000 for them is a lot in the beginning as well. So a lot of it is really a mindset thing in the beginning, but then also the practical side of it of actually gathering as much portfolio work as possible from as many freelancers as possible to create specific niche-based campaigns is kind of the key strategy with what we do really. So that's really cool. Like you've implemented that perfectly, essentially. And I'm interested to learn a little bit more about the process of kind of building your business step by step, and automating different aspects and creating systems. How do you go about that process of, actually building the thing, having a business that's running for you? What have you automated? What have you not automated? What have you scaled? What's your next goals and so on?
So I've automated pretty much my entire LinkedIn outreach. I've like built sequences and then I just built targeted lists with Sales Navigator and I can just with like a couple of clicks just take one list and just put it into the sequence that I built. And then like this runs Monday to Friday. So Monday to Friday sends about like 40 connection requests a day and then messages, email and follow-ups. And that is all automated. So I've been working a lot with the copywriting and I also got a lot of help from that with Steve as well. Like how to write copies and how to stand out. So from the beginning, I used to only use your templates and trying to twist and tweak them in my own unique way. But then eventually I started to write my own copies and just, testing, seeing what works, seeing what not works, optimizing, keep the one that's working and get rid of the one that's not working and then writing a new one again. And, just having like probably 2-3 different campaigns going on at the same time. A/B split testing, which is the best way to see what is working and what is not, basically. I've automated that whole process. I take care of the projects myself, so that is not automated. I work with different teams for different levels of video, basically. So I work a lot with the team that you get in the course from you. So they handling a few of the projects and then I have some other teams as well that I'm working with for higher quality, like 3D space, for example. That is how I'm working right now. LinkedIn posting, I'm posting a lot of LinkedIn. I started to do trying to do something called social selling, which is really good as well. Like you're posting a lot about what you do and why it works. And then you see the people that engages with your posts basically. And they tend to not be connections. They tend to just end up in your post for some reason. And then you see that they've commented or that they liked it. And then you can put them into a sequence. So you build a separate sequence that basically say, hey, thank you for liking my latest post. Let's connect tip. And then you take it from there. So that's social selling. So basically you gather leads from just posting content about your service, basically. So that is how I've done it lately with LinkedIn, just building a great presence with LinkedIn and taking people that engages with me on LinkedIn and sell my services to them, basically. So that is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
awesome, man. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you've built a really simple system. It seems like your business is really simple, and I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of revenue numbers are you doing per month at the moment?
Yeah, so now I will hit the exact, like almost exactly 10K a month this year.
Wow, that's
So it will
sick.
be, yeah, so the yearly revenue would be a little bit more than 120K this year.
Yeah, and you're just
Yeah,
doing it on the side. Essentially, you've still got a job, I think. Yeah.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So I'm not like working in my business 14 hours a day. Like I'm probably 4 hours, 3, 4 hours a day, maybe right now into my business. And yeah, I managed to get over 100K in 1 year. So that's amazing.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Awesome, man. Okay. And in terms of, people getting into drop servicing, the drop servicing partner program, what would be your best advice you could give to someone starting out?
I say like be patient as well because it's all about consistency as well. Like with outreach, especially, like you need to be persistent. Like people are not always not responding because they're not interested. Like people you're targeting are usually so busy. Like you're targeting maybe a marketing manager at a company with 100 employees or a CEO or something like that, and they tend to get a lot of these messages. So it's not really that they not want your service. It's usually just that they're not seeing your messages because they are busy. So
Yeah.
persistence, be patient and trust the process. Like building a brand. Like I was quite naive in the beginning. I thought that I could just go out there and scale my business to like 100K a month in like a couple of months because I was like, this is going to be super easy. But then I came to understand that even though you have a service that a lot of people want, like it's all about building a brand. Like when you start selling your stuff to customers and they are happy with the work, the rumor will also start spreading. You have word of mouth. Like I've get a couple of deals every now and then just from old client that send me an email like, hey, I have a friend that's running a business. They want video. Like the pipeline takes time to build up. These things only starts happening after you've done a certain amount of sales and you get into a certain point, and you can only get to a certain point in so much time, basically. So I say be patient, build a brand, and just trying to get some nice portfolio, gather testimonials, and trying to build a brand presence, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's really good advice. And I mean, what would you say to somebody that's on the fence about joining the drop servicing blueprint? Like, what would you tell them?
I would basically tell them, like, if you are in that position where you really want to try it out, you have nothing to lose because in terms of what you get from the course, it's super cheap to get into the course. Like in terms of the value you're getting, like even if you start and you, after 3 months, think, oh no, it's not the right time, you have access to the course forever, basically. So you can just buy it and you can just start doing it in your own pace. If you keep your job on the side, there's really no stress. Like you can do it on your own pace. So once you bought the course, you have the asset for the rest of your life, and you have a foundation, basically a blueprint that just tells you what to do, rather than figuring out everything yourself, which is a lot harder. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Just start doing it in your own pace. Like there's no clock ticking that you need to watch the course in 30 days or 3 months and then it disappears. Like you can just do it in your own pace. So for that reason, if you split that money you're putting into it into your rest of your life, it's basically nothing that you're paying for getting a foundation on how to build an online business. So it's a no-brainer for me. Just do it, just buy it and do it in your own pace.
100%. Yeah, I like that. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate that, Fredrik. I think everything that you shared today is super helpful for everybody watching. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to following your journey and seeing the next level you achieve.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you.